Going live. You're live.
Woo! Hello, beautiful people.
We did it.
Hope you're having a great morning, afternoon, or evening. If you can see us, thank God. Because we have been through to get to this.
Oh my gosh. Hi everybody, I'm Jana. Nice to see you. I'm here with my fairy godmother. Super excited, and Merry Christmas to everybody.
And Happy New Year and Happy Hanukkah. Yeah. Happy holidays.
Yeah.
So,
cool.
Yes, I made it. I love you, Debbie. Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you. Can you move that over there so that I can see it or not?
And please be patient with us as we deal with this Mercury retrograde. We have had all kinds of technological difficulties, and I believe we're getting them all worked out.
Get it all worked out. Okay, so that way I can see your words here. Welcome, girls. Yay! People are seeing us. Yay! Yes. Hello. Yes, so much fun to see you together. Yes. So if you notice, it's like, okay, so you move your head just Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. We're over at Hannah's beautiful mom's house, and that's her beautiful living room, one of her living rooms. So it's really pretty here. So she decorated it for us. So isn't that nice? Light some candles and everything. So hope you're all connecting. Oh, from Asia. Wow. Namaste. From Asia, and greetings from Canada and Washington State.
Hi, everybody.
Wow. So
cool.
So what are we going to talk about? What are you going to talk about, Hannah?
We're going to talk about the full moon in Cancer that is taking place tonight. Actually, it just perfected at 4:33 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
So tonight, it is a full moon. It's happening. What's happening?
Yeah.
That's what's happening. We're having a full moon tonight in Cancer.
Full moon tonight. We're celebrating it. And then we're going to go into some angel card readings.
Yeah, we'll do some angel card readings and stuff. So, And guess what I found today? You're not going to believe this. Squirrel. Isn't it the cutest thing? One of its ears is broken. It doesn't matter. Bloop. Squirrel. It would be my kind of squirrel with a little broken ear. Isn't it cute?
Anytime we get distracted, we're going to go squirrel.
Which we've been distracted the whole time. Yeah. So what is this full moon going to give to us? Are you doing each sign, or are you just going to do an overall, or what are you going to do?
I'm going to do an overall, and I would love to kind of talk about it from a really different angle, if that's okay.
Okay.
I mean, it's a spiritual angle, and at the same time, I want to honor my spiritual roots and background and how that ties into basically blessings for everybody, and why this is one of the most sacred new moon, full moon cycles I think I've ever had.
Really?
In my life.
Oh my God.
I know, it's a big deal.
Okay, how big a deal is it, Hannah?
It's so really, it's as big as this nut.
Squirrel thing.
Okay, so let's see. How should I start this? Well, you remember the new moon that took place on 12/12?
Yes.
You did a prediction for it. You did a reading for it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the new moon that took place in the sign of Sagittarius, it happened this month on December 12th. So if you guys are, if you grew up with a Catholic or Mexican background, December 12th is a really sacred, special day, especially in Mexico. It's the Saint's Day of Our Lady of Guadalupe, who is the Empress of the Americas. Her whole tale and her miraculous apparition that happened in Mexico City back in 1531, where, if you know the story, it's this indigenous man named Juan Diego was on his way to religious studies, and he all of a sudden heard this beautiful music. He set off early in the morning before the sun had even come out. And so it was total darkness. There's totally all these layers of cool significance. And when he passed by this hill called Tepeyac in Mexico City, he all of a sudden heard this beautiful music, a sound that was so incredible. He thought he had gone to possibly the land of his ancestors.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he didn't even know what was going on, and all of a sudden he found himself walking up this hill, and like didn't even know where he was going. So he ends up meeting, who appears to him at the top of the hill is Our Lady of Guadalupe, and it kicks off on December 9th, and it's this 4-day journey of her asking him to go to the bishop and tell them that she wants a church built on this hill in her honor, right? So
So what does that have to do with the full moon then?
Okay, so the full moon took place in the sign of Sagittarius, which is the like the sign of the hunter, right?
Okay.
The adventurer,
the bow and arrow.
Yeah, the wanderer. And there's so much optimism associated with Sagittarius, because if you think about it, if a hunter didn't have optimism before going out on a journey, like why would you go out on a journey in the first place, right? And there's light and shadow to like all of these archetypes, right?
Okay.
So this is like the really good parts of Sagittarius. So the new moon is when the sun and the moon come together in a conjunction, meaning that they're sitting at the exact same degree in the sky.
Right.
It's like a conversation.
Right.
And the moon is in darkness. We can't see what's cooking, but like something's being communicated. And what was so sacred about that new moon is it was taking place on the feast day of Our Lady of Guadalupe, which is the Great Mother, right?
Okay.
And the hour that it stayed in this like sacred conversation was 3:33 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
3:33. Okay.
So 333, if you guys are familiar with angel numbers, 333 is an angelic number, but and it's more than that. 33 is associated with Jesus.
Right.
They said he was 33 when he died on the cross. So think about.
And then you also have the 333, which is 3, 6, and 9.
Yeah, I mean,
so
it's
the
a
Tesla
sacred
thing.
number.
Yeah, it's a sacred number.
Sacred number, the Trinity, all of this. So you've got this like beautiful mother, and something is being seeded and encoded at the hour of her son.
Okay.
Right, the Great Mother and the Great Son.
Okay.
So that's what took place 2 weeks ago on the new moon in Sagittarius.
Okay.
Which is a really great, like, everybody be optimistic about the future.
Okay.
All right. Here's the cool thing about the full moon in Cancer. Cancer is the domicile or the home of the moon. So every planet in the zodiac has a house, a sign that they're associated with. Cancer is the moon's home, the moon's temple. So that means that the moon feels really, really comfortable in your home. It's like when you go to your own home, you know where everything is, right?
Right. So
you can kick off your shoes.
You can be blindfolded and still know where everything is.
Yeah. And you can just be you.
Okay.
You just get to be 100% you.
Okay.
So, and it's also the feminine temple, right? The great feminine temple. So again, you have this motherly archetype happening. The full moon hit at 4:33 p.m., which somewhere in the world it was 3:33 also. So it was, so now you have that same pairing once again, and this time full moons, when you think about a full moon, it's not necessarily like a seeding moment like new moons. Full moons are all about either celebration, like what are you celebrating? What is coming to a culmination? Or what are we releasing? What's like done and can be released because we're starting a brand new cycle. Do you see?
So the full moon is for releasing, to bring in.
Well, you need to release in order to bring in.
Right. But then what's the new moon then? Isn't that releasing?
That's seeding.
Oh, that's seeding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seeding is like when you've cleared the land and now you're getting like your seeds of intention and you're planting them like a gardener.
Okay.
And then you're going to water them and all of that. So for this, like Cancer, I would say, so again, you have a great mother at the hour of her great son. You have this like incredible Mother Mary, Jesus sort of divine masculine, divine feminine, whatever way you want to look at it, if that's the language you're more comfortable with. Like that is what is taking place throughout this lunation cycle. And when I feel into that, it's like, well, what does that even mean? Like, what is that? Sorry, my phone is now going off. Like you think about it, and um, what does it mean to be? So if Cancer is about
Emotions and your heart and healing and
yeah,
okay.
you're healing. The feelings are going to be really illuminated right now, right? The
yeah, the emotions are going to be
if you've got all the light on the surface of the moon, right? It's like, oh my gosh, you could be feeling so much. Another thing that could be happening right now is your intuition could be off the charts because like this watery sign of Cancer, right? The emotional body, the connection of the intuition, it could be really, really strong right now. So if you're all of a sudden like receiving messages and you're like something's clicking, listen to your intuition right now because it's culminating. Something is like being lit up for you and shown.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no. So yeah, because we're made of water, so it would affect our bodies, our emotions, or whatever.
Yeah.
So we could be overly emotional, sad and happy, right? Sad, happy, or in love.
Yeah, you could be.
I'm in the mood for love.
And and it's also it was also just the solstice, like the darkest, at least in the northern hemisphere. Like, look at what that means. The darkness, like we hit the darkest moment of the year. And from now on, every single day, the light is going to be increasing.
Right. It's going to be brighter.
So as this is the last full moon of the year. And if you're going into 2024, what is like really coming up either to be like fully released, right? What emotional patterns, blockages, insight, what is the insight you're receiving to know, okay, now I'm going to get rid of this, I'm going to shed this because a brand new year is going to start and a brand new cycle is starting. So how can we have faith with that?
Right. So it's like a lot of the emotions or a lot of the things that are coming up. So like with me, it's like I've been just even this last month, probably since the 12th, I've been really trying to focus on being positive. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, not saying I'm not a positive person. You guys kind of know that. But being in the positive or bringing positive to other people, and people that are going even through struggle, it's like, okay, ask me, what can I do to help you? Yeah. And literally just going to people I don't even know. It's like, okay, Merry Christmas, I'm helping you. Being in the positive and not trying to get the accolade for it. It's like being in the ether, you know what I mean? Being hidden with it, and it's not like braggadociously like, look at me, you know what I mean, kind of thing. Because it's like I want joy, I want laughter in my life. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or get the acknowledgement in my life. So I feel like what you're putting out there is going to put, and it's going to be really strong with this full moon. Yeah. Especially tonight. So it's like writing that letter or writing to the angels or writing to Guadalupe or writing to Mother Mary or a mother vibration, if you don't believe in that.
Or Jesus or divine masculine, any kind of divine masculine. Yeah.
And write to them your desires, but with gratitude and acknowledgement, and you can put it under your pillow or you could bury it or you could burn it or whatever. Yeah. And so it's like, and I feel like really listen to the signs and symbols that are becoming, and I think they're going to be really powerful. Do you know what I mean? Really powerful. It's kind of crazy that this full moon is in Cancer because we had a lot of flooding here, at least in Oxnard. I don't know if you had it here in Pasadena, but we had streets, power was out. Remember I was telling you beautiful people before, my prediction was power outages, water, a lot of water. We had it. I even had a leak in my apartment. Yeah. And we're like, dink, a dink at 2:00 in the morning going, okay. So it's like, what is the universe trying to tell me? What is it that needs to be fixed? Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, don't go on that road. That road is closed. So maybe stop going that same path, maybe do a different path, and then your answers are going to come to you. Yeah. This is the time not to do the same, but really connect to your emotions, what the full moon is bringing to you. Yeah. And then that's what's going to give you that gift that you've been asking for. So let's look at some of the things that people are saying. Thank you, Kathy. She's telling us there's 235 people in the house. Thank you. Full moon brings a lot of thunderstorms to Australia even tornadoes now.
Wow.
Wow,
I
Sylvia,
didn't know
thank
that
you.
Australia had it.
Yeah, I am in the Cancer sign. Um, I've been feeling it I've been feeling into the feels for 2 days leading up to this. Yes, yes, yes,
It's going to
yes.
bring it up because it's highlighting it, right?
Right.
The waters of our own body are being stirred, just like the moon controls the tides and of like the waters of the earth. Those emotional waters are really being brought up right now. And something else too, when you think of like the emotions that you're experiencing, it's okay if not all of them are good,
Right.
because like you're being shown, okay, is this working? Is feeling this emotion, right? Because at the end of the day, we are the ones who master our emotions, right? It's
Right.
like we have the control, and how do we want to do it? And it's really interesting that in a full moon, the opposite sign of Cancer is Capricorn, which is way more grounded,
very grounded, very
pragmatic,
yes,
disciplined, right? It's like it's teaching us this, it's a tension that's being held right now between the emotional body where the moon sits in Cancer and then the sun illuminating, saying, how do you want to hold this, right? It's like when you think of oppositions in astrology, think of the tension that's being held between, so like earthy, grounded, mature, serious, balanced, and then waters of Cancer could be deep, emotional, like dark, but also loving, nurturing.
Yeah, because it's like if you look at water, it makes the Grand Canyon. Look at how powerful it is. But then it also feeds the birds and the animals and makes rain and it nourishes the world.
Yeah.
So it can be into. So also what I've just heard from Spirit right now is other people's true emotions are going to be shown to you. So if they have a temper, do you know what I mean? I just helped somebody else with their husband got into a temper and it was like I had to leave. I mean, it's like because they were in a temper. So a lot of truth of your emotion is going to be presented right now. Do you know what I'm saying? And not just you, but other people too. My sign is Cancer. I released tonight. Wrote what I wanted to release on a 4-sided torn paper.
And threw it outside.
Covered with black pepper and sea salt and threw it outside. Done. Good.
Nice.
Yeah, it's kind of like what Louise Hay says, like you plant your seeds and then you cover it. You don't sit there and, is it growing? Is it growing? So what you're doing tonight, if you want to, writing the letter or even singing it or oming it, because we do a lot of ohms.
Ohms are so
You know what I mean? So they're really powerful.
Yeah.
Is oming it to the universe, but don't keep on repeating it like, well, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. Just really know deep in your heart, deep in your emotions, which is Cancer, deep into the water of your body, that your dreams or your desires are really coming true. Don't control how they come to you, which is the hard part.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because of the emotions again.
It's so hard. Like if you are super emotional right now, it's okay. Like trust me. Like, because that's the thing. Like there's no judgment from like the moon in Cancer. Like she literally she gets to feel it all. And there's no judgment about, I feel like this, or I feel great, or I feel,
right.
It's an expression. Think about it. The full moon's illuminating all of it.
Right.
All of it. Now, the tricky part is then what do we want to focus on, like, as we're moving forward? Is it healthy for you to, and I'm like, I feel like I'm speaking to myself too, because I can be a deeply emotional person.
What? No.
Yeah. When I was younger, just a side fact, squirrel moment. When I was younger, especially like hitting puberty and all that, they would call me Miss Piggy. Because I'd be so sweet, and all of a sudden, what are you doing? And they'd be like, "Oh God," I was like Miss Piggy. I didn't really know this about me.
Yeah. What? Moi?
Yeah. So if you're an empath, or if you're an empath, imagine you're feeling energies from so many people right now who either know or not know how to navigate their emotions. So,
right.
And I would say too, like, it was really nice. My mom, Debbie, and I went to Huntington Gardens. Earlier today, we were there, and I went live on my Facebook group, and I was like, this is also a full moon in Cancer. and it was her, my mom, and me. And it was just this very loving vibration of this feminine energy, of the friendship, of the love, of the nurturing, of the protection. You know what I mean? Like this right here is also what a full moon in Cancer looks like. Like it doesn't have to be.
It's like I can I can be your mom. I could be like the fairy godmother.
Yeah.
Let someone coddle you. Let the emotions out. Because like I say this, like sometimes in my readings where, when you cry and you're like, and then, and snot's coming down your nose and you're, you're crying so hard. But then when you're done, you're like wiping your face off and you're like, let's go.
Yeah.
That's a good description of what's going to be happening tonight in the next couple days.
Yeah.
It's like, let it go. Don't hold it, because that's what's going to be the worst thing. That's when you're going to get the stomach ache or get sick or whatever.
Yeah.
So like I was telling her, when I was telling Hannah today, I'm like, oh my God, there's going to be an earthquake here in California. I can feel it because, you beautiful people that watch me all the time, it's like I feel it in my stomach. Well, with this emotion, I'm probably even feeling it even more.
Yeah,
So it's like, oh God, please let the earthquake happen, but not a big one. Just let it happen so that all this emotion that's in my body can release. Yeah. So maybe there's some way that you can release your emotions or embrace it. You know what I mean? If it's a good thing,
it could also just be a celebration.
Right. Yeah, it's a celebration.
Yeah. So someone says, oh, how I want a friendship like that. Oh, man, thanks. Yeah, it's awesome. You're going to get it, sister. Yeah. You're going to get it.
Yeah, it's a view. Always a friendship like ours has just happened at the right time, at the right moment, and it's always been the best.
Yeah.
Our relationship is very, very connected.
Yeah.
Lady Virgo says, I have zero issues releasing emotions. Well,
nice.
Fantastic. I can't say that. I'm 30 times more energetic during full moon anyone else. Yes. A lot of times during the full moon, my daughter will call up because, my grandson Nate is he's Scorpio. He's very intuitive, even though he's the football player, the hockey player, And she'll go, oh my God, he's going crazy. And I'm like, there's a full moon coming. And she'll be like, oh, and I'm like, it's Cancer. Oh, okay. Because of the emotion. Do you know what I mean? He's a water sign. He's Scorpio. Cancer's a water sign. So like I said, we'll have probably issues with water in the next couple of days. The world will. There could be great things with the water that finally people get in water that need it, or, too much abundance of water. So there's going to be, they're going to try to balance it out, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was surprised. I was super energetic before this full moon. Now I'm depressed. So that's what we're saying, that these emotions are going to go up and down. And then around in 2 seconds, you could probably be happy again. Do you know what I mean? I've had a hard sleep before and during the full moon. Fantastic. See me? I'm up.
Oh, yeah?
I'm up. Oh yeah. I was up a lot last night. I was just like, I was sleeping and, snore, and then I'd wake up and then I'd snore and then I'd wake up, and then Roy would come in and he'd go, I didn't know if you're awake or sleeping or what, because he'd speak, you know what I mean? Because I was up and off all the time, because that's how it works with me emotionally. But it could even affect your pets.
My cousin's like that too. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like, oh God. But Megan Beauty says, I felt that too, Scorpio also. Yes. So what do you think this Cancer full moon is bringing to people? Is it abundance, health, love, joy, all the above? What do you think it's bringing in?
I think it's highlighting a lot of illumination to the truth.
Okay.
Like I would say there's a lot of truth in the air right now. And it could be, so there's like, we're approaching the end of the year. There's this understanding of something that is in your field right now that you get to release, right? What you get to look at any emotions that are no longer serving you. It could be bringing up all your fears, right? Full moon is really good to stir the waters, and you can use it powerfully, like this, like tapping into like, it's almost like the witch, the spiritual woman inside of you, or man inside of you, and you allow the illumination of the full moon, it's like a conjuring. Bring up my fears so I can write them down and release them. Like,
Finally,
yeah. It's very big, and we've got a Mercury retrograde right now. So what's happening?
And what does that mean? Just real small,
like
real fast.
Anytime a planet goes into retrograde, from a cool way of looking at it, it's almost like God's hand is taking over, and it's pulling it into a motion that is not one of free will. How can I explain this better? Because I'm like, I want it to be okay. Here's like a crash course, very simple. When planets move around naturally, right? It's called secondary motion. And this is how planets naturally move.
Okay.
When they go into retrograde, it looks like they're moving backwards.
But they're not really.
They're not really. But from Earth, because it's a geo perspective, it looks like it's moving backwards. And it's like fate. It's like something stronger. The higher power is coming in. And it's like, it's shifting the chessboard. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in retrogrades, any planet going into retrograde, the hand of fate is coming in, and it's like, and it's changing the things, and you're kind of like, that's why you feel like there's breakdowns and you can't, like, delays and stuff like that, because our free will, the way that we naturally move, is like being pulled by something higher. Right. That's what it looks like. So if you feel into that. So what does this mean for a Mercury retrograde right now? Well, it means our ideas, something about the way we think, right? Mercury is the planet that not only brings communication to us, but it's how your mind works. There is some rearranging or reassessing.
Oh, that's a good thing, though, sometimes.
Going on, right? Totally. And it's coming up as like your emotions are being highlighted. And then you're like, well, the thought patterns maybe need to change. Right. And Mars is like really in close conjunction to it right now. So like taking action on it or learning how to like really go for it. Like that's something is like being rearranged and disassembled maybe even right now.
Yeah. I think it's going to help release some blockages of, like, if your desire is to get acknowledged or to get loved or to get the abundance or to get the job or to whatever. Mm-hmm. And then you're like, well, I didn't get the job, Debbie. But the universe, the retrograde, the Cancer full moon is saying, no, there's something better coming along, which I've been kind of saying with my, like my predictions and the horoscope thing that I did before, which, I mean, you're 10 times better on that than I am. But I just listen to spirit. You know what I mean? Yeah. They'll say, da-da-da-da, and this is for Cancer, this is for Scorpio. And do I know all the elements of it? No. But I really feel like what beautiful Hannah here was saying is truth is going to be really, really showing, I think, in the next like 2 to 3 months. Yeah. I think everybody's truth is being shown. And that's what I'm saying is I'm surprised at how I've had a lot of people have had beautiful things happening to them, big surprises, beautiful surprises happening to them. But then also people are seeing the truth of their partner or their work or their spouse or their business partner or even a pet. It's like, oh my God, it's just being a brat. And I'm like, well, it's showing me the truth, because this Cancer is showing the emotion. Right. It's showing the truth of your emotion of where you're at right now. So if you're like, I'm depressed, the universe is showing you're depressed. What is it that you want to bring that you need to bring joy into your life, right? That you need to do a different pattern. Get off the bed on the other side of the bed. Brush your teeth with your other hand. You know what I mean? Don't drink orange juice, drink milk, or drink tea instead of coffee. Change your pattern. Yeah. And then you could see that the universe is trying to bring you into a different direction to bring you to the things that you're desiring. Totally. Does that make sense? So it's telling you you're caught in a loop. You're caught in a loop with the depression, or it's like, I can't get anywhere, Debbie. I can't get a job. Well, you probably need to get acknowledged or show yourself or revamp your resume or tell more people or get on a different site. It's telling you that you need to go into a different direction. That's what water does. it can create a new path.
So
Do you know what I'm
fluid,
saying?
yeah.
It's so fluid, but so strong and so mighty, but can be so gentle that it washes you off. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one, 2 things to do to go to a higher frequency. Let go of fear, clear away karmic debt. Yep, truth helps for this. Amen.
The illusion of the veil is coming down. Yes. And that's what I think. I think a lot of us light workers that are listening to people like me and Hana or other light worker people, or listening to this higher dimensional space, like I've said to me before, even I said last week, the younger kids are like the kids that are born, or like even my grandchildren that are young, like 5, they're 7 and 8. They're looking at us like, why don't you know this already? I mean, hello, McFly. Do you know what I mean? They're like, Grandma, why don't you know that already? It's like, I'm trying to learn. Do you know what I mean? Because they're built that antenna, that releasing, not being chastising ourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so
kids are so sensitive.
Right. So kids are sensitive, but some people are like, well, they're being privileged. Do you know what I mean? Because they're like, I'm not doing that. I'm not sitting on Santa's lap. I'm not, do whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, because they're in their empowerment. Especially my generation, it's like, oh, just hug that person. I'm like, I don't want to hug that person. I want to say hi to that person. Now we're allowing you to connect to your emotions. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't chastise yourself. It's okay to say, I don't want to get up tomorrow. I'm taking 2 days off of work and I'm going to hibernate and watch Hallmark movies or Turner Classic Movies. I love those old movies or whatever, and I'm going to eat bonbons all day. Or maybe you do another thing. It's like, I'm going to start exercising and I'm going to eat fruits and I'm going to walk by the beach. It's like, bring this new element in. And I think the full moon is going to give you a sign of where you could redirect something. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't you think? It's like, I feel like this full moon is going to go, hello. It's going to be like, but I don't want to look at that. Look at that.
You've got to
Do you know what I mean?
it. Yeah, you have to look at it. It would be a really good time to, if you think about like the crab, right? That's the sign of Cancer.
Right.
And, it goes within its shell, and there's all this like the softness and the tenderness is inside. You might need to find a moment and be on your own and create like a sacred space around you and really honor, like allow whatever it is that wants to arise, that wants to surface emotionally, to come up and journal about it, write it down, allow it to bring the healing that wishes to come through, right? Like allow it, and then take the note and you can burn it. Someone put, what was it? Sea salt and pepper like that. Yeah. Bury it, or
some people bury it, some people in the toilet. Bye-bye. Some people in the freezer. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. So Lori Van Holton, she gave us
Lori.
she gave us $49.99. You ladies are beautiful. Hope you can go have lunch with the money. Julie's mom.
Thank you so much,
Julie's mom.
We love Julie.
We love Julie and we love you, Lori. Thank you. Thank you for the money. That was so nice of you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the donation.
Super
beautiful, sweet. Beautiful. And we loved Julie. We loved her. Julie was one of the beautiful ladies that came on our last retreat, our Brazil retreat. Yes. So if you always wonder who I do the retreats with, it's this brat right here. No, I do it with I do it with the squirrel instead. I know. But yeah, no. Yes, I've been sleeping really deep during the day lately, making up for not sleeping out at night. Yeah. I can see the mushroom cloud. Yes, we need to surround it. So let's do some angel cards. Yes. Okay. So this one is the answer and the angel answer cards. Okay. So you like these? Do you want to shuffle them?
Yeah, let's do
it. And so have a yes or no kind of question in your brain. Sometimes they're a maybe, sometimes they're, you guys, you beautiful people know how that works. Sylvia said, beautiful donation. God bless Julie. Yes. Julie's mom. Thank you.
Mom.
Julie's mom.
Thanks, Julie's mom.
Yes. Hit thumbs up, please. Thank you. Comment and share. If you want to connect with Hana Banana's channel, it's Wildflowers Within on YouTube. Okay.
There's a link in the comment or in the description of the video.
Right. Is it on this one? Because we did the other one, remember?
Yeah.
Okay. So there will be a link down below on the comments of Wildflowers in her LinkedIn. Okay. I need to still take our Brazil retreat off of my LinkedIn. Been so busy. Yes. Tomorrow, me and Hannah are going to decorate the Rose Bowl, one of the floats tomorrow. So we're going to help out with that. So, and people that have been asking about my show, our schedule got rescheduled. So I didn't get to see the producers.
It's totally going to happen.
It's totally going to happen.
It's totally going to happen. She is going to have a show.
Yes.
I feel it so deeply in my heart. Like, come on, who wouldn't want to see Debbie on a TV show?
No.
Like, talking to spirits and stuff. And I think that's just going to be the beginning. Then she's going to go like, she's going to be world famous. Blow up.
So I connect with the producers on Friday at 3:30 Pacific time. So please, many prayers. Many prayers. 333. So yeah. So we're gonna see 5 other producers, me and Diane. So yeah, prayers. And it goes really fast and then it goes really slow.
All right. Do we want one card or how do we want
Yeah, just do one card right now.
So you already thought of
the
your
yes
question?
or no question.
Let me do my question. All right, ready?
No need to worry.
Woo!
Good job. I don't know if you want to read the no need to worry, or should we just do some other cards?
Yeah, you can read it.
No, there you go.
All right, no need to worry. You want to hold up the card?
Sure.
Okay. Your worries and concerns regarding your question are unnecessary. God, God and your angels have the situation well in hand, and everything is going to turn out perfectly. I love this.
Bye. No, just kidding.
Obsessing, listen to this, all the Cancer emotional people. Obsessing over this subject isn't helpful. The energy of fear and worry only slows the eventual manifesting of your desires. Visualize loving and happy outcomes and keep your thoughts positive. Very soon you will wonder why you were worrying all about this.
Anyways, come on. Yay. So
that's a good
don't
one.
worry. Yeah. Be happy. Remember that song? Don't worry. Everybody's like, I love that. Okay, so these are daily guidance from your angel oracle cards. Okay, so
you do
this it looks like this.
Oh, I can do that. I can do Vanna.
Okay, Vanna, please take 2. Great message. Yes. Did I get my TV show? I don't know yet because I'm talking to the producers on Friday.
Mercury's in retrograde. It'll be in a minute, folks.
What do the angels want to tell us? And then if the producers like us, then we have to do a sizzle reel, and then we have to have the networks like us, and then we have a pilot show, and everybody has to like it. So there's a lot of stages, people. But thank you for the prayers. Hollywood. So no, it's gonna go. It's gonna go. So. Can you read that? Because I mean, look at how little those words are.
Okay. Yes. This is the card.
It says listen.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda. Listen.
Okay. Quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state. This is very like Cancer full moon meditative space. Stay in a quiet and receptive state, without worrying about the exact nature of your desires' manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen.
So maybe after we do the cards, we'll do an Om with them.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We'll do a Om. We'll tell you how that works. So we got a couple more cards here. So put that in that one. This one's the Oracle of the Fairies.
I love the fairies.
Fairies. Have berries. Do you want to shuffle this?
Sure.
These kind of look psychedelic, but isn't they pretty? I love it. I love fairies.
I love fairies.
Sending you
too.
green light, Debbie. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey,
Very
what about
Cancer
me?
messages. Yes. Wait for the new year. Prayers and positive energy. Yes. Love that too.
Love it.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. So let's see what the fairies have to say for us on this Cancer full moon. And it hits us not just for tonight. This is hitting us probably for the next week, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
This is how we're ending the year.
Yeah.
This is it. We're closing out 2023, and we're entering a brand new year. 2024 is going to be huge.
It's a lot. 2024 is not the year to bury your head in the sand because your buttocks will be out and you will get hit. Abundance.
I love that.
Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have in fairyland.
In fairyland and human land.
And
there's
enough abundance for everyone. There's enough abundance for everyone.
That's awesome.
Isn't that great? So that fits the abundance one.
Listen,
Yay!
No need to worry. Listen, abundance. These are great cards.
Okay, so this one is message of life, and then we'll have the Archangel Michael, and then we'll do the Om. Okay. We could also do one tarot card.
Oh yeah.
You want to do that? You want to do that one first, and then we'll do the message of life, and then Archangel Michael.
Yeah, these are my favorite cards that Debbie has. They're the pocket tarot goddess. They don't make them pocket size anymore. I've looked.
And those things are like 20, 30 years old. You can tell. I tape everything. Very fertile year, yes. With the number 8, abundance is 8. But like I said, it's going to have its highs and lows. This 2024, like I did with my other video, if you haven't watched it, do the 2024 prediction video and the horoscope videos. But yeah, 2024 is the number 8. So there's the heaven and the earth. Just like I gave Hannah for Christmas, because she's an earth sign. I'm a water sign, so I gave her labradorite. The water and the earth, the heaven and the earth kind of thing. So that's what 2024 is. It's the 8. It's the infinity. Heaven and earth, heaven and earth, heaven and earth. And you can choose where you want to live. Can you live in the heaven space and this other dimensional space? Yes, the body of you is going to know what to do.
Yeah.
And I think that's what 2024 is going to teach a lot of people. And that's when the kids are going, we do that all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's almost like, come on, Grandma, I'll show you. Okay, show me. Allow to learn. Ooh, 7 of Pentacles.
That's the goddess card.
Okay, so look at what 7 of Pentacles says.
Oh God, look at this. Is so tiny. How am I going to read this? How am I going to read this? 7 of Pentacles. The woman, you can hold up the card.
Okay.
The woman tends to a tree, weeding around its roots and pruning its boughs. She is waiting for its fruit, symbolized by 7 pentacles. The meaning, expectations of reward, waiting for a harvest, a creative project, money, or personal relationship to occur.
So every single card is saying just have patience and that we're going to get abundance and it's coming true.
And listen.
And stop worrying and listen. Listen. Really listen to those insights. And again, full moon in Cancer is emotion. It's insight. It's intuitiveness.
It's intuition.
Yeah,
your intuition could be off the charts right now.
Right. Yeah.
Listen to it.
And even if it's I'm ready to manifest now, Karina. Yes. Lady Virgo says 7 of Pentacles. Nice card. So did I do that one or did you do that one? Shuffle.
Did I do that?
Did I do that?
Did I do that? I did that.
Yeah, okay.
I
So
did that one.
these are my favorite colors. Look at purple and orange. Look at that. With the pink. Love it.
Messages
of the life. So let's see what messages of life.
God, whoever's on this, your cards are off the charts.
Yeah, it's great. If you're listening to this, you're supposed to hear this. That's the way I look at it. It's if it's 1 or 1,001 or 1,000,000 of you that are listening to this, you're supposed to hear this. This is have faith. Know that things are going to go your way. But like I said, it might come in a different direction. Try not to control it.
Yeah.
What does the message of life cards want to tell us? Come on, baby, let my fire. Okay, so let's go here. So, well, I'm just going to do this. And it says, love appears. So you want to read this?
Hallelujah! Can you get better cards than these people? Seriously? It's like everything's great. What am I so worried about?
Stop worrying. Be happy.
Okay. Love appears. I renounce my pain and release my resistance. Oh my God, I feel like I'm reading a full moon affirmation right now.
Yes.
Because this is good. Okay, love appears. I renounce my pain and release my resistance. Today, I choose to reside in the light of my being. I rise up boldly and ask for the understanding that will free me of my duality. My prayers are heard, and God sends angelic help so that love and peace find their way to me. When I open my eyes, love
appears. Boom. Boom. That was a
this is
damn.
Literally just here. Look, screenshot, do whatever you got to do. But this is a prayer to say for
tonight.
Ceremony.
If you're wanting love to appear,
this is it right here.
Love is in the air.
Oh, you can drop in and feel it. This is beautiful.
Love is in the air. So then you can say hi to Diddy to somebody.
Hi to Diddy.
Hi to Diddy. So then you can say hi to Diddy. Okay, so this one is Archangel Michael.
Oh, I love those cards. I love Archangel
Michael. So there you go. Okay. So these are Archangel Michael cards. Oops. Archangel Michael. I have so many freaking cards. And I brought these in a suitcase. Come on over, Daddy. Yeah. You know what? I think I'm going to go. You do this card, and I'm going to go get my wave.
Okay.
This is a high vibration that I'm going to give to you, beautiful people.
All right.
And hopefully the microphone can handle it.
All right. I like it.
You know. Let's see what Michael is saying to you.
Okay, cool. All right. No pressure.
No pressure.
All of Debbie's fans are like, who is this woman and where's Debbie? Shall I wait to pull the card until you come back? Okay, she gave me permission to pull this card. So let's see what we got. Cut the deck. You know what? I really like ending with the Archangel Michael cards because after all of the good abundance, you sort of seal it with protection, with this beautiful, ooh, wow, that card just flew out. So this is it. Check it out. Healing energy work. All right. You're going to wrap all of our amazing cards into some healing energy work right now. Here's what it has to say. My prayer. Thank you for sending healing energy to me and through me, for my own blessings and for all those around me. Thank you for connecting me to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities. Boom. That is a beautiful way.
Wow. Healing work. Wow. So we got love, abundance, and healing.
It's amazing. It said, no need to worry. Listen deeply. Abundance is coming. The 7 of Pentacles. Love appears. And healing energy work is wrapping all of this.
Wow. Wow.
I
love you too. I love you. I love you, man.
Goosebumps. I love it. Yeah, I got goosebumps too. Totally.
So I went to Sedona. Was that a week ago? I can't remember now.
I think so.
I've been so on the go with my friend Jen. And there's this guy that makes the waves.
It looks like you're like Thor or like some
Nordic
god.
Look at this thing. He attunes it. So this is for letter G and letter D. So like solar plex, intuition, heart, insight. So I'm going to play this. I want you guys to center yourself, maybe even bring your dreams, and then we'll do an Om after this. But connect to this sound, okay? And see where it feels in your body. And sometimes it brings lightness to it, or it's releasing some blockages, okay? So here we go. Close your eyes. put it by my third eye. It's like, whoa. Doesn't that go crazy?
It was like a whole wave just went down my body.
Do you feel it? Tell me if you feel this or not. It's like angel love. It's like angel love. Heart chakra and solar plex. Yes. And heart chakra is the heart, the most powerful chakra there is. If I just move it, you can feel it, right?
God, it like gets rid of everything. It's like,
yeah, it's crazy.
I feel all lower energies just go.
And if you have pets around you, sometimes it affects the pets. The cats like it. Isn't that crazy? And I was doing a lot of releasing of father things, and spirit showed me this is made out of sheet metal. And my dad was he was a welder on sheet metal. And and he used to build things to the point that the colleges in Minnesota would hire him to make these elaborate, even Betty Crocker had him make things out of sheet metal.
Wow.
And here this guy created, isn't this just great? What do you guys feel? Absolutely, yes. Gives me goosebumps. Wow, chills. I need one of those, yes. Maybe I get a hold of the guy and can help sell some of these. When I go ghost hunting, I want to bring this and see if it affects the ghosts or spirits.
Gosh. They get all lit up.
But to me, it's almost like it reminds me of a church bells.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The vibration and stuff, doesn't it? Yeah. But see, if I could do it in front of you, now I'm going to go above you. Look at how it changes.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy? I can change. Just going like this changes the dynamic. It's not like a singing bowl. It's not like a tuning fork. It's just going like this even changes the direction. Isn't that crazy? It's just nuts. It's crazy. So last one. Feel it? It's just, isn't it beautiful? It's like you could just, it's like you hear that. I feel you, Debbie, and I see. My glasses now, so I can read you beautiful letters. Wow, incredible. Agree, a lot like church bells. Yes, I'm calm. Wow, I feel you, Debbie, and see red vibrations. Right? Ooh, sorry. Beautiful, right? I got this in Sedona.
Oh my God.
It's like, how do you describe that?
Oh my gosh.
It's like, yeah. Whoa! It's like I wish I could sing it. Clearing out discord, balance and harmony. Yes, definitely link the seller for this. I don't have the seller thing. I'll have to try to get a hold of the seller thing, and then when I do, then I'm meditating. Between that and being under the full moon, it's very intense. Okay, so I'm going to hit it, and then let's do Om. So let's do whatever you want to. I say use one category. So like if you need abundance, or if you need security, or if you want love, or you want health. Because I know a lot of people. Let's still pray for Daphne. She has her cancer. Let's pray for this beautiful young girl, Rachel, that she's kind of going through a hard time. Yeah. And let's pray for her for peace and harmony and abundance, that she gets this new job. Mm-hmm. So she went through a lot of crap on Christmas Day, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. So let's pray for her. Okay. So let's pray for the people, pray for the world and yourself. Okay. So I'm going to hit this, and then Hannah's going to do 3 ohms. Okay. So we're going to ohm this. And what we're doing is we're basically writing a letter to the universe, right? Or do you want to describe it?
Yeah, no, that's just it. You're when you put the Om out into the universe, you are speaking the future of what you're calling in, right? So the Om is like it's saying, here's what I want, and then it goes out into the ethers, and then energy shifts and creates, and then boom, like the manifestation.
Right, but look at the signs and listen to the signs.
Yeah.
Do not ignore them.
I'm
please.
actually going to do one, at least for me, mine, and especially with the full moon and like releasing, I'm going to do one to call up fear and release it.
So
Like,
should we do
all
one for fear and then one for what we want?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do one to like
release.
You know?
Okay, we're going to do one for release.
One for releasing.
So that would be 3 ohms for releasing, and then we'll do it again for receiving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys ready?
And as you do it, then I'm going to do 3 ohms. Is that what's going on? Just so I understand.
Yeah, the first one we'll do 3 ohms, the releasing.
Okay.
I'll do this.
Go like this when you want me to.
Okay.
Okay. That one.
Someone says we need to pray for Giselle. Is that her?
Double lung transplant.
Double lung transplant. So yes, definitely prayers for them.
Giselle.
Okay. All
Prayers
right.
to
Giselle. Okay. So I'm going to hit this.
This first one's going to be releasing.
Releasing. Okay. See, it's already doing it for my throat chakra.
I love it.
I'll take a little sip of.
So as you're doing it, release the om that you're going to say as it's doing it. And remember, the om is a prayer to pull everything out, blockages, obstacles, fears, like excavating it, because the second time we do these ohms, it's going to be to call in what we do want, right? So we're getting rid of the space, we're emptying up.
You got to create a vortex,
yeah,
an empty hand to be able to receive. Yeah, because this is all about receiving. Instead of doing for everybody else all the time, we get to receive. Yeah. You're worthy of it and you deserve it, okay? Do not feel guilty of it. So I'm going to hit this a couple times, then I'll go like this, and then you'll do the om, okay?
I'm going to do 3 ohms.
Yep. Okay.
Imagine seeing all of that is being released from your body, released from all your chakras, released from every cell, mind, body, and soul, going out into the universe to be changed alchemically into something beneficial and repurposed, reutilized.
Good. So people are like, I love you guys. You're cracking me up. My forehead is tickling. Right now, my phone is angel number. Yes. Pasadena float. Where? We're doing the Rose Bowl float.
A Rose Bowl float. I don't know what city.
Isn't it Pasadena?
Well, I don't know if it's the city of Pasadena's float, but it's a place in Pasadena.
Yeah. So we're going to be working on floats tomorrow. So think about it. Yeah. Okay. So now receiving. We're doing ohms for receiving. Okay. Whatever it is. And try to pick one thing: abundance or health or wealth, joy or whatever it is, or love. I love. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Ready?
Here we go.
Isn't that powerful? I mean, that is like,
thank you.
Hairs are going, wee! Well, thank you, honey. This was so much fun.
Oh, I love you.
I love you too. I wish we lived closer because we would probably do this every Thursday.
Oh my God, I would love it.
We would do it all the time.
Feliz
Navidad. Feliz Navidad. And Happy New Year and all that stuff. And I will see you next Tuesday. Please like, comment, and share.
Yes.
Connect out Hannah's Place, Wildflowers Within. We'll have the information below.
Yeah.
I appreciate and I adore all of you beautiful, beautiful people. Thank you, Julie's mom, Lori, for that beautiful thing for taking us out to lunch. We will do that for sure. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope all your dreams and wishes come true for 2024. I love you all. I want to give you blessings and smiles. And even the squirrel says, bye. Bye. All right.
Blessings and smiles, everybody. We love you.
Bye.
Take care.